Greetings, fellow ninjas, and welcome to the dojo. Today we'll be doing a review of Warlord of Mars Attacks. Yeah, that's right, Warlord of Mars Attacks. Basically what we've done is taken John Carter from the Edgar Rice Burroughs books, John Carter, Warlord of Mars, and attached it to Mars Attacks, which was kind of a crazy 1962 trading card from Topps that the series ended up on in a movie in 1996, which was both gruesome and weird as heck. Okay, Mars Attacks is it's an interesting book. It's from Dynamite, and let's take a look at the cover. The cover is from Hildebrandt, and if you remember Greg Hildebrandt and his brother, they did a lot of work in the fantasy genre, like Dungeons and Dragons or Lord of the Rings. And I really like the cover. Unfortunately, Deja Thoris here is fake news. She's not inside the comic book. I don't even know if she's in the series. It wouldn't make much sense considering where the series went. Alright, here's some more. Let's take a look at some of the other covers. Honestly, I think I got the best one. Alright. Oh, and speaking of covers, I want to take a quick look at what I consider to be the maximum party foul. Okay, here's Vampirella. Wow, I love Vampirella #1 with Christopher Priest. My God, he's a good writer, and such good illustration by Ergun Gundaz. And here we go. Oh, some more beautiful, beautiful covers. But whoa, wait a minute, what the heck is this? Okay, here we have a beautiful woman, a skin-tight bikini, and you stick a gigantic logo right over her body. Really. So you hired this girl, you went out of your way to photograph her in the skin-tight outfit, and then you put the logo right over her body. That is so dumb. Here we go with a smaller logo here, and you could have taken that smaller logo, put it right here. It would have worked fine. Maybe down here even. Would have worked great. But here is just stupid. It is just stupid. Alright, anyway, let's get back to Warlord of Mars Attacks. First off, let's take a quick look at who it's written by. It's written by Jeff Parker and artist Dave Kotz. Now, Jeff Parker is kind of an interesting writer. He's done Dynamite Comics and Image. His Twitter is pretty normal, and, I like what he does. He's mostly talking about his work, but every now and then, I'm talking every 5th or 6th tweet, it's all about Trump derangement syndrome, but whatever. If he can keep his mind on the prize, maybe he's okay. And then we have Dean Kotz. He's actually an okay artist, okayish. He's around, let's say a 6 out of 1 to 10. He has his own DeviantArt account, and his stuff is not bad. He seems to be especially into pencils and pen and ink. So, he also does some work for Alterna. Okay, so now what about the book? The book has an interesting, though I don't get it, plotline. Let's think about this for a minute. First off, apparently Mars lives in some sort of quantum shift where it depends on what time you go in, what day, you will see it in a certain way and it will lock it in that way. Kind of reminds me of Schrodinger's cat, where it will... He's all things simultaneously until an observer sees him. He's either dead, alive, wounded, whatever. And he is all those things. It's not he could be. He is all those things until an observer sees him. And then he is that thing. And basically that's what they're doing with Mars. Okay, fine. I accept it. It makes some... doesn't actually make much logical sense. But it makes enough sense in the context of the fiction to be, I can swallow that. But the next step is kind of strange. So the Martians come to Earth, and they're like blasting the heck out of us. Here, I'm only going to show 3 pages, so I got to be really, really careful when I show here. Okay, here's one, and you see they're just blasting the heck out of everyone. Blasting, blasting, blasting. Here. And, oh, by the way, this is a problem with Kotz. He's always lopsided. This eye should be a little further down. He's had 3 girls that he lopsided out that way. I'll show you another one later. Okay, now, realizing this, and they're using weapons way beyond our capabilities. Okay, and there's nothing we can do to fight them, but all they're worried about is, hey, these are a bunch of wussies here, and they don't have the guts to fight us. And so what they need is a real man's man, a manly man of masculine fortitude to stop them. Well, dude, aren't there Navy SEALs? Aren't there commandos? I mean, aren't there Israeli commandos? You've got to have plenty of guys here who have plenty of masculine fortitude to fight. You know why they're not winning? Because they don't have the technology. It's got nothing to do with whether or not you're ripped or you've taken enough Viagra. It's just you don't have the technology. But apparently they think that you have to be a masculine man's man from Mantown to beat them. And totally, I don't get it. Okay, well, they're terrorizing Earth. And here we get, let's see. We'll get to a couple scenes that absolutely, to me, take me out of the book. I can't even look at it anymore. Here they are. Now, they've been killing people by the millions. And a woman steps up and says, "Hey, stepped on my..." Oh, by the way, here she is lopsided. It's wrong. Should be like that. Okay. "You stepped on my apartment building. You owe me money." And then down here, it's yeah. You got one of the Insane Clown Posse fans, a juggalo, who's... I don't know, but he's laughing and joking with him, and of course they kill him. Okay, and then this is the biggest trope ever. Never, ever, ever, anyone out there, never do this again. This is so bad. It's so dumb, it can't be funny on any level. It can only piss your audience off. It's this. You get the rich guy, pulls out money, and tries to bribe the aliens, and is shocked when they don't want the money. It is so dumb. It is so stupid. Your mind just kicks it out instantly as garbage. You can't do this anymore. It's too stupid. Nobody would do this. Would you try to bribe a bear? Oh, I hate this. It just, to me, feels like a hatred and a hatred of capitalism and a kind of sneering sarcasm at people who make lots of money. It's stupid. It's just stupid. Okay, so those are my 3 pages. But yeah, there are other people. Oh, maybe they want yoga. Maybe they want this, and get incinerated. And it's just dumb. Okay, it's not dumb in a funny way. It's just dumb in a dumb way. Well, eventually they get Edgar Rice Burroughs, John Carter out of storage. He's been hooked up to a special machine that's been keeping him alive. And the Mars Attacks people, aliens show up. They fight the people who are there, one of whom is his descendant. And he ends up beating them up. Which, okay, weren't they doing that in here too? Aren't they fighting him over here? Look, that guy's hitting him. He's a man's man. He's a masculine man. There's a girl going wacko on an alien. So that's all we needed? All we needed is someone with muscles and extra testosterone to beat the crap out of an alien? I don't get it. The book has to have some level of logic and reason to it. I understand. When I say logic, I mean internal logic to the book. You've created the situation at the beginning and at the end, but it doesn't make sense. Why would people behave in such an insanely unlikely way, and why would a guy with extra testosterone be necessary to fight Martians? Okay. All right. So anyway, I guess this comes down to, is this a recommend? And no, this is not a recommend. I can't think of any reason to recommend it. But I do like Dynamite. It hasn't put me off Dynamite Comics. We'll check out more Dynamite Comics. And, oh, I had picked up a Marvel comic, and I'll be reviewing that soon, too. Thank you very much for coming and looking at my videos. Bye-bye.